"You don't belong here, security. Take her out." The bank manager's voice slices through the Charlotte lobby, her sneer fixed on Emily Cooper, a black CEO, standing calmly at the teller's counter. Her $300,000 withdrawal slip, backed by valid IDs, is dismissed as suspicious, her race the unspoken crime. Humiliated before gaping clients, Emily's poise hides a storm. She's Pinnacle Bank's CEO. 3 minutes later, she fires the manager. What unfolds will shatter the vaults and stir your soul. Stay for a reckoning that reclaims justice. This is a story of dignity restored, one you won't forget. The Charlotte skyline shimmers under a morning's golden veil, its towers a testament to ambition etched in glass and steel. Pinnacle Bank's flagship branch stands as a fortress of finance, its grand lobby aglow with polished marble, mahogany counters, and the soft hum of cello strains weaving through the bustle of deals. Emily Cooper steps inside, her cream blouse and charcoal skirt a quiet cloak of elegance, her low heels tapping a rhythm of resolve. Beside her, her 10-year-old daughter Lily clutches a toy piggy bank, her eyes wide with wonder. Emily, the black CEO of Pinnacle Bank, enters unannounced, her mission veiled. To probe whispers of bias tarnishing the institution she leads, Emily moves to the teller line, her steps deliberate, each one a note in a symphony of scrutiny. This is no routine visit. It's a silent audit, a quest to test the bank's heart, to see if its service honors the dignity she's championed. The lobby's warm light dances on the marble, but a subtle chill lingers, like a shadow beneath a polished surface. She joins the queue, her gaze sharp. Observing the staff's every gesture, her laptop bag rests lightly on her shoulder, Summit slides for a $900 million venture capital deal tucked within. Her focus a citadel forged in boardrooms where her worth was questioned before her voice was heard. Lily tugs her hand, her voice a soft spark in the hum. "Mom, is this where you work?" she asks, her piggy bank gleaming. Emily smiles, kneeling gently. "It's part of our family, sweetheart," she replies, her tone a soothing balm, masking the weight of her purpose. Teller Claire Holt approaches a white client, her smile radiant. "Welcome, sir. How may I assist you?" she says, her warmth a beacon. But to an Asian couple nearby, she snaps, "Take a number," her tone sharp, a blade of indifference. Emily's brow furrows, a knot of unease tightening within. Claire's gaze shifts to Emily, her smile fading as she steps to the counter. "Good morning," Emily says, her voice calm. "A river over stone. I'd like to withdraw $300,000 from my account." She slides her withdrawal slip and ID forward, her hands steady. Claire pauses, her eyes raking over Emily's modest attire, a flicker of doubt crossing her face. "I'll need more ID," she says, her tone clipped. A gate creaking shut. The exchange, brief as a breath, carries a shadow, a ripple of prejudice that pricks Emily's senses, like a storm's first gust. The lobby pulses, white clients chatting with ease, their transactions swift, their smiles returned. Emily's eyes drift to a framed photo near the counter, a snapshot of Pinnacle's founding, her younger self beaming beside her mother, a woman who taught her to strike with truth. That memory, a flame in the dusk, anchors her now. She's built this bank, yet here, in this marble fortress, she senses a challenge, a test of the respect she's demanded for all. The cello softens, the counters gleam, a heartbeat poised to race. Claire's curt demand, the client's privileged ease, the photo's silent pride, they weave a tapestry of tension, a prelude to a tempest. Emily's hand rests on Lily's shoulder, her heart resolute, a drum of defiance. This visit, meant for a summit, is now a crucible, where dignity is the prize. What will unfold when the veil lifts and the staff faces the woman they've yet to truly see? The answer waits, a whisper in the wings, as the lobby hums with ignorance. The lights glow, the teller line moves, a sentinel of routine. Emily's gaze lingers on the photo, her mother's truth echoing. "Strike with truth, daughter. Never temper." This is her purpose, her vault, and she will not be diminished. The counters shine, the bank alive. carrying Emily toward a reckoning that will reshape its soul. Before diving into the story, please clearly state your city or country of residence in the comments section. Your feedback is the driving force for our development. Best wishes from Asia. The grand lobby of Pinnacle Bank pulses with the hum of commerce. Its marble floors and cello strains a deceptive veil over the tension sparked by Claire Holt's curt demand for Emily Cooper's ID. Emily, the black CEO, stands poised at the teller's counter. Her $300,000 withdrawal slip a quiet challenge, her daughter Lily's curious gaze a spark in the storm, Claire's cold scrutiny, the ignored founding photo, and the privileged ease of white clients weave a thread of unease, hinting at a deeper rot. As the morning's bustle fills the Charlotte air, the scene shifts from subtle suspicion to a brazen unveiling of bias, sharp as a splinter. Claire returns, her clipboard a shield, her smile a brittle facade. "There's an issue," she says, her voice firm, a lock snapping shut. "We need further verification for this amount." Emily's eyes narrow, her pulse quickening, but her voice remains steady. A river unbroken. "My account is verified," she says, sliding her ID and bank card forward. Each word a stone cast into turbulent waters. "I've provided all required documents." Claire's gaze hardens, her scrutiny intensifying. "We'll need more," she snaps, her tone a whip, dismissing the evidence before her. The cello strains fade, drowned by the clink of coffee cups at white clients' tables. Their transactions swift, their smiles returned. Emily watches, her cream blouse a quiet banner, as Claire hands a white woman in 5B a receipt with warmth, her courtesy a beacon. "We prioritize premier clients," Claire says, passing Emily, her words a coded arrow, piercing the facade of fairness. The phrase burns, a brand of prejudice. Its intent clear. Emily and Lily, the only black family at the counter, are not among the chosen. Emily's fingers grip her purse, her composure a fortress forged in countless slights. She notices senior teller Frank Walsh, smirking with a client in 6A, ignoring Lily's soft request for a pen. The girl's piggy bank clutched tight. The scene mirrors a Memoria Chicago diner. Years ago, where a waitress skipped Emily's table, smiles reserved for others. That wound, though faded, throbs now, fueling a fire within. This is no error, no glitch in protocol. It's a deliberate affront, a pattern woven into the bank's fabric. One Emily knows too well. Alicia's hand brushes Emily's, her voice a fierce whisper. "Not again, Emily," she says, her eyes steel, recalling a mall snub. Lily tugs her sleeve, her voice small, a tremor in the storm. "Why's she angry, Mom?" Alicia kneels, her touch tender, but her gaze iron. "Some hearts don't see us, darling," she murmurs, her words a shield, hiding her own ache. The founding photo, Emily's smile frozen in triumph, seems to watch, a silent witness to their resolve. The lobby crackles, white clients ease a stark contrast to the Cooper's ordeal. Claire's clipboard trembles, her insistence unwavering, a climber clinging to a crumbling ledge. "You'll need to explain this money's source," she says, her voice colder, a command cloaked in policy. Emily's heart beats steady, a drum of defiance, as she senses the moment's weight. This is no mere slight. It's a betrayal of the dignity she's built this bank to embody. What will she do when bias, bold and unashamed, dares to diminish her family? The answer simmers, a spark ready to ignite. A retiree in line whispers to her neighbor, her voice low, indignant. "They're being singled out," she says, her gaze following Claire's retreat. Another client, a young professional, jots notes, his phone poised to record. Their murmurs, a chorus of unease, weave a net of witness, amplifying Emily's purpose. The lobby, a marble fortress, holds no power over her. She is its architect, ready to act. The cello strains mock, a tune for the favored. But Emily's silence grows, not of surrender, but of strategy. A canvas for justice yet to unfold. Dear listeners, let's pause in this rising storm. How's your day faring? Grab a glass of water. 2 liters daily keeps your spirit strong. Ready to stand with Emily. Stay tuned, for the vaults are about to crack. The marble fortress of the bank's lobby seethes with the sting of Claire Holt's dismissive demand and Frank Walsh's sneering accusation. Their prejudice, laid bare by rejecting Emily Cooper's $300,000 withdrawal despite her valid IDs. Emily, the black CEO, stands resolute at the teller's counter. Her daughter Lily's hurt whisper. Why is she angry? A spark in the storm. Claire's coded jab, the white client's privileged ease, and the ignored founding photo have ignited a fire within Emily, tempered by a Chicago diner's memory and Alicia's fierce resolve. As the cello's strains mock the morning's bustle, Emily's composure sharpens into a strategy, a silent quake ready to ignite her authority with the precision of a blade. Emily's hand slips to her phone, its sleek surface a lifeline to her empire. Her eyes, keen as a falcon's, scan the lobby. Claire's warmth for a white client in 5B, Frank's chuckle with another in 6A, the photo's silent testament to her legacy. This is no mere slight. It's a systemic rot in the bank she's shaped. She opens an encrypted app, typing a message to her deputy, Rachel Kane. Audit this branch. Crew IDs. Footage now. The words, sharp as a scalpel, carry justice's weight. A command to unearth the bias woven into the bank's marble heart. In Miami, Rachel's office glows with the pulse of her monitor, the city skyline a distant shimmer. Her fingers fly across the keyboard, accessing the bank's secure database, her heart racing with purpose. She uncovers 12 complaints against Claire and Frank. Discrimination, favoritism, all buried by HR's neglect. One, from a black family snubbed last month, mirrors Emily's ordeal, fueling her urgency. She flags the records, her mind echoing Emily's resolve, a shared fight against slights that scar. The lobby surveillance system, Emily's brainchild, is her weapon. Its footage a silent jury poised to judge. Back in the lobby, the cello fades, mocked by Claire's laughter, with a client in 4C, her tray heavy with courtesy. Frank ignores Lily's pen request, the girl's piggy bank clutched tight, while white clients bask in privilege, their transactions a feast. Emily's gaze lingers on the founding photo, her mother's voice a whisper. Strike with truth, daughter. That wisdom, born in Atlanta's struggles, guides her now. She's faced corporate glances, subtle snubs, but this moment, this bank, demands a strike precise, unyielding. A truth to redefine dignity. Emily's phone vibrates, Rachel's text a beacon, footage queued, complaints flagged, your call. Her heart steadies, a drum of defiance, as she envisions the video. Claire's sneer, Frank's quip, the truth captured in cold pixels. This is no rash outburst, no fleeting fury. It's a chess move, a strategy to carve respect from prejudice's stone. She recalls a mentor's counsel, etched in her youth. Power is patience, wielded when they least expect. The lobby, a marble cage, holds no sway. She is its architect, ready to act. A retiree in line murmurs to her neighbor, her voice low, indignant. They're targeting her, she says, her gaze tracking Claire's retreat. A young professional, phone poised, records, sensing a story to break online. Their whispers, a chorus of unease, weave a net of witness, amplifying Emily's purpose. She thinks of Alicia's strength, Lily's innocence, the photo's pride. This fight is not hers alone. It's for every soul diminished by bias's shadow, a stand to light the vaults. Claire's clipboard trembles, her insistence a climber's grip on a crumbling cliff. Frank's laughter echoes, blind to the quake. Emily's silence deepens, a canvas for justice. Her plan a spark poised to blaze. The founding photo, her mother's legacy, seems to nod, a lighthouse in the haze. What will the footage reveal when truth, sharp as a blade, slices through their arrogance? The vaults await, a stage for reckoning. As the bank hums with ignorance, the bank's marble lobby, a fortress of finance, crackles with the weight of Emily Cooper's strategic silence, her encrypted message to Rachel Kane, igniting a fire against Claire Holt's dismissive scrutiny, and Frank Walsh's venomous taunt. Emily, the Black CEO, stands resolute. Her daughter Lily's pained whisper, a spark in the storm. The founding photo's pride, a silent witness to her resolve. As the cello's strains fade to a tense hum, the lobby's bustle masks a deeper rot. But Emily's plan sharpens into a blade of truth, its edge honed by surveillance footage poised to strip prejudice bare with searing clarity. Emily's phone hums softly, a pulse against her palm, as Rachel's message lights the screen. Footage secured, 12 complaints confirmed. Her heart quickens, a drumbeat of justice, as she opens the encrypted file. The video streams, clear as a winter dawn, capturing Claire's icy shrug. Her voice sharp, more ID now. Frank's quip to a colleague. Her kind scams banks rings out. Laced with scorn, their laughter a dagger in the air. A client's muttered slur, caught in the audio, seals the verdict, a wound too raw to ignore. Emily's jaw tightens, her composure a citadel, as truth unfolds frame by frame. In Miami, Rachel's fingers pause on her keyboard, the city's shimmer a distant pulse. The footage, a mirror of bias, echoes a past grievance, a Black family's complaint she filed, buried by HR's apathy. Her resolve mirrors Emily's, a shared crusade to expose the rot. She compiles the complaints, each a thread in a tapestry of neglect, and sends them to Emily, her note urgent. This is systemic. Your move. The surveillance system, Emily's vision, now stands as a silent judge. Its evidence, a gavel poised to strike. Emily's gaze flicks to Claire, handing a white client in 4B a receipt with warmth, her courtesy a cruel contrast to her curt nod at Lily, clutching her piggy bank. Frank, leaning against a counter, smirks with another client, their ease a privilege the Coopers are denied. The founding photo, Emily's smile etched in triumph, pulses with her mother's voice. Strike with truth. Emily types a message to Pinnacle's chairman, her words a gauntlet. Our values or theirs? Footage attached. She hits send, the email a spark in the dusk, its weight shaking the vaults. The chairman's reply arrives in 10 minutes. A single line blazing on Emily's screen. Full authority yours. Her breath steadies, a lighthouse in the tempest, as she envisions the reckoning. This is no outburst, no fleeting rage. It's a chess move, precise and unyielding, to carve dignity from bias's stone. The cello's hum mocks, a tune for the oblivious, as Claire demands more proof. Her clipboard trembling, clients stir, a retiree in line whispering, she's being wronged. A young professional phone recording murmurs, this is going viral. The footage, a relentless witness, captures more than words. Claire's disdainful glance, Lily's hurt eyes, a client's slur, soft but searing. Emily's heart races, her fingers drumming, a rhythm of resolve. She recalls a boardroom slight, years ago, a rival's smirk dismissing her vision, the sting fueling her assent. This moment, this bank, is a crucible, a battle to rewrite the rules. The lobby, a marble cage, holds no power. She is its architect, ready to rebuild. Claire's insistence falters, her voice sharper. A climber slipping on a crumbling ridge. Frank's smirk persists, blind to the quake. Emily's silence deepens, a canvas for justice, her plan a flame ready to ignite. The founding photo, her mother's legacy, seems to nod, a beacon in the haze. What will happen when evidence, sharp as a blade, cuts through their arrogance? The vaults await, a stage for truth, as the bank hums with ignorance. Dear listeners, let's pause. Have you eaten today? Grab a healthy snack, fuel your fire, and stay with Emily as truth scorches the vaults. The marble fortress of Pinnacle Bank's lobby trembles with the weight of Emily Cooper's strategic silence, her encrypted message and damning footage igniting a blaze that Claire Holt's icy scrutiny and Frank Walsh's venomous taunts cannot extinguish. The chairman's swift decree, full authority yours, has armed Emily, the Black CEO, with a blade of truth. The founding photo, a silent testament to her resolve. As the cello's hum fades to a charged hush, the lobby's bustle masks the storm's approach. But Emily's evidence burns bright, ready to topple the fortress with a reckoning that will thunder through its vaults. The lobby's polished sheen dulls as the glass doors slam open, admitting Rachel Kane, Pinnacle's deputy. Her steps a drumroll of justice. Security. Release her now. Rachel commands, her voice a gavel. Slicing through the murmurs, clients freeze, their coffee cups poised, as 7 security officers converge, their presence a storm front. Claire's clipboard clatters, her practiced smile fracturing while Frank's smirk vanishes, his eyes darting like a trapped wolf. White clients, now silent, clutch their phones. But Emily and Lily remain at the counter, their dignity a quiet crown. Emily's gaze fixed on the unfolding drama. The officers escort the staff to a private office, a stark room of steel desks and cold light. Its silence a crucible. Emily rises, her low heels clicking with purpose. Following a side corridor where 2 bank officials wait. Miss Cooper, one nods, voice low. Reverend. This way. The corridor's granite echoes her steps, each a heartbeat of resolve, leading to the office where Claire, Frank, and manager Karen Pierce sit, faces etched with dread. Karen's arms cross, Frank shifts, and Claire fidgets. Her earlier arrogance now a ghost, haunting her eyes. Emily enters, her presence a lighthouse in the gale, her voice calm but piercing. You judged my family by skin, not status, she says, her words a scalpel, carving through their defenses. This bank stands for equality. You defiled it. She cites the footage, Claire's shrug, Frank's quip, her kind scams banks, Karen's demand for proof, a client's slurage frame a nail in their verdict. 12 complaints, buried by HR, prove this is no error. She continues, her tone steel, unyielding. You're terminated, effective now. The words crash like a guillotine. Security poised to escort them out. Karen's face pales, her lips trembling in a stammer. I followed protocol, she pleads, her voice a reed in a hurricane. Frank steps forward, his bravado crumbling. We didn't know you were CEO, he mutters, eyes desperate. But Emily's gaze is a fortress. You didn't need to know. She counters, her words a mirror, reflecting their failure. Claire, head bowed, whispers, I've seen it before, stayed quiet. Her confession a weight, sealing their fate. Teller Ryan, complicit in silence, slumps, his career unraveling like thread in a blaze. The office crackles, the staff's panic a stark contrast to Emily's resolve. Security moves in, their steps measured, guiding the group out, their badges now relics of a fallen reign. Emily stands firm, her heart steady, a drum of defiance. The founding photo, etched in her mind, pulses with her mother's voice. Strike with truth. This moment, this reckoning, is her truth fulfilled. A blade carving dignity from prejudice's stone. Clients in the lobby, hearing whispers, pause, the retiree murmuring, she's right. The vlogger, phone raised, posts, Cooperville trending. Emily's thoughts turn to Rachel, her diligence in Miami, her flagged complaints a lifeline to this moment. She recalls a corporate snub, years ago, a rival's glance dismissing her vision, the sting fueling her rise. This bank, meant for a summit, has become a battleground, forging a new standard. The office empties, the staff gone, but Emily's mission endures. The board awaits, a chance to reshape the bank's soul. What will rise from this reckoning? When truth, sharp as a blade, redefines the vaults. The corridor's granite gleams, a path to the next fight. As Emily steps forward, her resolve a beacon. The lobby, once a stage of bias, now echoes with change, its marble floors a canvas for equality. The storm has struck, its ripples poised to reshape an institution, a legacy ready to soar. The sterile office, now a silent crucible, echoes with the thunder of Emily Cooper's verdict. As Claire Holt, Frank Walsh, Karen Pierce, and Ryan face termination, their prejudice shattered by damning footage. The founding photo's pride, Emily's mother's truth, and Rachel Kane's diligence have forged a reckoning, toppling the bank's fortress of bias. As the Charlotte lobby's marble gleams under fading light, the storm's embers cool, giving way to a deeper mission, to heal scars, and sow redemption, transforming Pinnacle Bank into a beacon of equality that will shine through its vaults for all. Emily sits alone in her Charlotte hotel suite, the city's skyline a distant glow through towering windows. Their shimmer a quiet contrast to the tempest within. The suite's oak desk, cold and unyielding, holds her laptop, its screen dark, a mirror to her thoughts. She leans back, her cream blouse unbuttoned, and lets her mind wander. The summit's delay a heavy shadow. Her fingers trace a photo her mother at a Memphis rally, eyes fierce with hope. The burden of proving herself. A black CEO, in spaces where doubt lingers like fog, presses hard, a scar that never fully fades. She recalls a schoolyard snub, a teacher's cold dismissal. "You're not meant for this." The words, though distant, sting tonight, echoing Claire's sneer, Frank's quip, Karen's command. Each slight, a stone in her path, has built her resolve, but the cost is raw Lily's pained eyes, witnessing bias too soon. Emily's heart, a steady drum, carries her mother's voice. Strike with truth. This bank, this fight, has tested that truth, demanding she prove her family's worth in the vaults she's shaped. In a polished boardroom at Pinnacle's headquarters, Emily stands before the board, her presence a lighthouse in the mist. The room, with its glass walls and teak table, hums with tension, sunlight slicing through blinds like truth's edge. This was no glitch. She begins, her voice calm. A river carving stone, it's a cultural poison. She clicks a remote, the screen blazing with Data 13 client complaints, buried by HR, tales of dismissed voices, sidelined souls. A video snippet plays Claire's shrug, Frank's taunt, Karen's sneer each, frame a wound, each word a call to reform. The board stirs, some eyes wary, others defiant. A senior member, suit crisp, clears his throat. "This is costly, Emily, a disruption we can't afford." Emily's gaze, unyielding, meets his. Costlier is a broken trust, a legacy of exclusion. She counters, her words a scalpel, sharp and sure. She unveils her plan. Mandatory bias training, a new ethics code, a transparent reporting system to honor all wronged. Testimonials flash clients of color, workers overlooked, their voices a chorus of neglect. The board listens, the air shifting, a tide turning toward justice. The chairman, silver-haired and grave, nods slowly. "Your vision is bold, Emily. Lead it." The board votes, naming her reform overseer. A mantle heavy with promise. Emily exhales, her heart a drum of hope, the founding photo's pride pulsing in her mind. This is her vault, built for all, its cracks now mending. The boardroom clears, but Emily lingers. The city's rhythm, a pulse of redemption. Her mother's words, a beacon. Build and never bend. At a later branch visit, the lobby glows. Its marble floors a canvas of change. A new staff moves with grace, their smiles true, their service a hymn to equality. Emily in 4A savors a seamless transaction, her withdrawal swift, her dignity intact. An attendant, Grace, hands her a note, her eyes warm. "Thank you for saving us." It reads, simple yet searing, a spark that kindles faith. Emily tucks it into her purse, a talisman of triumph. Her heart lighter, the summit's shadow fading. The cello, once mocking, now soothes, a melody for all. Emily's scars, though deep, begin to heal. Her vision a rising tide, lifting the bank's soul. What will this reform birth? When equality, woven into every vault, redefines the skies, the answer dawns, a promise in the light, as Emily's legacy takes wing. Dear listeners, are you resting well? Aim for 7 hours of sleep tonight, a foundation for strength, like Emily's resolve. Stay with us, for the vaults shine brighter now. The boardroom's mandate, a mantle of reform placed upon Emily Cooper's shoulders, has set Pinnacle Bank on a path of redemption. Its new staff's note: "Thank you for saving us a spark that illuminates her vision." The hotel suite's scars, the board's bold vote, and the promise of equality have woven a tapestry of change, transforming the bank from a marble cage of prejudice into a sanctuary of dignity. As Charlotte's skyline fades into a radiant dawn, Emily steps into another branch, poised to cement a legacy that will rebirth the vaults, a beacon of respect soaring for generations. The bank's lobby hums with a gentle warmth, its marble floors cradling clients, the eucalyptus scent mingling with soft cello strains, a melody now pure. Emily settles at a counter, her cream blouse crisp, her low heels polished, a quiet testament to her triumph. The lobby, once a stage of bias, breathes anew, its air vibrant with purpose. Attendant Grace approaches, her service seamless, her smile genuine as sunlight, bearing no trace of Claire's sneer or Frank's scorn. Her courtesy, a reflection of the bias training Emily's reforms have instilled, honors every client's worth. Emily completes her transaction, the process swift, her dignity intact. The note from Grace, tucked in her purse, pulses like a heartbeat, its words a talisman. "Thank you for saving us." She glances at the founding photo near the counter, her mother's pride now a lighthouse, not a shadow. This moment, this bank, is her vault, built wide for all, its cracks sealed by truth. Alicia, beside her, adjusts Lily's hair, the girl's piggy bank gleaming, her laughter a melody of innocence restored, a testament to Pinnacle's reborn soul. Emily's thoughts drift to her mother's wisdom, a scalpel's truth. "Strike with truth, daughter." That resolve, forged in Atlanta's struggles, now soars, a legacy etched in every counter, every service. She envisions Pinnacle's Vault Equal campaign, its images of clients, black, white, young, old, flashing across American screens, a nationwide vow to honor every heart. The campaign, born of her reforms, is a seed, its roots spreading through training halls, staff briefings, and client spirits. A promise that prejudice will find no refuge here. Grace returns, her professionalism a mirror of the bank's shift. The cello, once a mocking tune, now sings of unity, its notes a hymn for the unseen. Emily's heart, a steady drum, carries the weight of her mission reform not for a season but for centuries. A vault where equality is the only currency. She recalls Rachel's diligence, her flagged complaints a lifeline to this moment, and the board's trust, a bridge to change. This is no fleeting victory. It's a cornerstone, built to withstand any storm. A new billboard at Charlotte's airport looms in her mind, its words bold: "Equality, our wealth." It stands as a symbol, inspiring clients, a nod to the industry-wide reforms Pinnacle's rivals now embrace. Emily keeps Grace's note, framing it in her Atlanta office, a reminder of the fight, the cost, the triumph. Pinnacle Bank, once shadowed, now radiates, its vaults carrying a vow: no client will face the sting her family endured. The lobby, a microcosm of America's hopes, reflects her mother's dream, a vault wide enough for all, where respect is the only fair. Lily looks up, her voice soft, a spark in the quiet. "Mom, is everyone nice now?" Emily smiles, ruffling her daughter's hair. "We're getting there, sweetheart," she says, her heart full. The plane banks gently, the horizon tilting. A canvas of clouds and light. Emily's legacy, a torch bright as dawn, soars, its glow a guide for clients yet to come. The cello swells, the bank steady, a vessel of change, its course set by a woman who struck with truth. What will these vaults birth, when equality, woven into every transaction, lifts every soul? Emily's triumph, a beacon eternal, redefines the heavens, a promise kept. The bank's lobby, now a sanctuary of equality, cradles Emily Cooper, Alicia, and Lily at a counter where Grace's impeccable service and heartfelt note, "Thank you for saving us," mark a triumph over Claire Holt's sneer and Karen Pierce's prejudice. The founding photo's pride, Emily's boardroom mandate, and the Vault Equal campaign have woven a legacy, transforming Pinnacle Bank into a beacon of dignity, its vaults reborn. As Charlotte's skyline fades into a twilight glow, the cello's hymn of unity ushers the story into a reflective close, offering lessons to carry beyond the marble halls, a call to reshape the world beyond. The city's lights twinkle, a constellation of hope, mirroring Emily's steadfast resolve. The lobby, once a marble cage of bias, now pulses with warmth. Each client black, white, young, old, seen, valued, equal. Emily's stand, sparked by a rejected $300,000 withdrawal and a public shaming, has reshaped Pinnacle, its vaults lifting a vow. No one will endure the sting her family faced. The note in her purse, later framed in her Atlanta office, shines like a beacon, a reminder of Scar's Chicago snubs, corporate smirks that fueled her fight. This victory, hard-earned, is not hers alone, but a dawn shared with every client, every worker, every heart-seeking respect. What lessons rise from these reborn vaults? First, expose bias with truth, not temper. Emily's scalpel footage, complaints, calm authority cut deeper than rage, stripping prejudice bare. Gather evidence, stand firm. Let justice ring clear. Second, lead with purpose, not privilege. Power, in Emily's hands, built a vault for all, not a throne for one. Use influence, whether in offices or communities, to uplift, to equalize, to honor every soul. Third, small stands spark sweeping change. Emily's fight, born of one counter, birthed a campaign, a culture, a legacy. Your voice, your choice, can ripple, reshaping systems, healing hearts. The cello swells, a melody for the unseen, as the lobby's light softens. A caress of closure. Emily's mother, her scalpel's truth, smiles from the founding photo. Her words strike with truth now, a cornerstone of Pinnacle's soul. The bank, once shadowed, radiates, its vault equal, ads flashing across American screens. A pledge to see every client's worth. Grace's note, Rachel's diligence. The board's trust, they weave a tapestry of triumph. A vault where equality is the only currency. This is Emily's legacy, a table wide enough for all, its cracks filled with truth, its foundation eternal. Dear listeners, let's carry this torch. Recall a moment you saw bias, a glance, a word, a door closed. How can you act? Perhaps a kind gesture, a bold stand, a shared story. Let Emily's resolve stir you, her scalpel guide you. Share this tale with a friend, a colleague, someone who needs to hear that respect is a gift we all can give. Your voice, like hers, can spark a wave, a revolution. Subscribe. Join us for more stories of grit and grace. And let's build vaults where every heart soars, unjudged, unshackled. The bank's hum softens, a lullaby for a world reborn. Emily's reflection in the glass, steady and strong, merges with the skyline, a portrait of purpose. The lobby, a microcosm of America's dreams, holds no prejudice now, only promise. Her fight, rooted in one counter, has lifted a bank, a culture, a hope. The lessons linger, a call to see, to stand, to change. Let's answer it, together with every step, every heart, every vault we share.